President Trump was wrong to give a white nationalist, an anti-Semite, and a Holocaust denier a seat at the table. And I think he should apologize for it, and he should denounce those individuals and their hateful rhetoric without qualification. With that being said, as I point out in the book as well, I don't believe Donald Trump is an anti-Semite. I don't believe he's a racist or a bigot. I would not have been his vice president if he was. And people often forget the president's daughter converted to Judaism.
Yep.
His son-in-law is a devout Jew. His grandchildren are Jewish.
Yeah, Donald Trump can't be anti-Semitic. Some of his best children are Jewish. So like he did well. He did well up until he's like, at the same time, I mean, as I mentioned in my book, I'm gonna provide cover for Trump, even though he's very clearly and obviously a racist and an anti-Semite. Like what?
Yeah.
Just anyway. But the reason why he said that second part, in my opinion, Cenk, is because if he admits to what Trump really is, that's not a good reflection on Pence, right? It doesn't reflect well on him, knowing full well that this isn't this ain't our first rodeo, right? This isn't Trump's first rodeo. There have been so many examples of Trump doing terrible racist and anti-Semitic things, saying terrible racist and anti-Semitic things.
That's gone on for 55 years. They would have, is this a good Jewish character right here?
Yeah, I am.
You gotta love Trump. But in Israel, I'm the most popular. With Orthodox, I'm the most popular.
Ayala's family is Persian.
Yeah, my parents were
very smart. Be careful, they're very good salesmen.
And people like Pence provided cover from the very beginning. And now all of a sudden he's like, he should apologize. He should apologize. But I don't think he's anti-Semitic. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look, Pence is basically saying here, yeah, I mean, look, he invited Himmler to dinner, and then Goebbels showed up. He didn't expect Goebbels, and that was, I guess, that was wrong. But at the same time, he was not at all anti-Semitic before Himmler and Goebbels showed up. No, there's a reason why Himmler and Goebbels showed up, and there's a reason why Donald Trump was happy to receive them. And if you think I'm being too harsh, again, let's remind you, Nick Fuentes says the Holocaust didn't happen, and we should drive the Jews from the country. And Kanye West says we should go DEFCON on them, and has praised Adolf Hitler several times. So when I say Himmler and Goebbels, we're not that far off. So don't give me this stuff, oh, you can't say that. No, when the guys say that we should do, that the Nazis were great, I can say that. And those monsters are having dinner with them. And then I want to go to two members here who made brilliant points. Prague 2018 said, in all of Trump's comments since it happened, he has not denounced Fuentes or anti-Semitism, not once, because he wants their support and votes. So if Pence was right, then why didn't he say, look guys, I didn't know Nick Fuentes, but now that I know what he said, he's a terrible person. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's an anti-Semite. I mean, we showed you a clip earlier in the show from Nick Fuentes. He has said the most outrageous things about every ethnic group. Trump certainly knows about it now, right? And that Fuentes thinks black people are flat out inferior. He talks about violence towards these groups, right? But he has not condemned Fuentes at all since the dinner.